before we even start the intro, what it is about, just take back those pictures that I showed in the beginning. There really are some beautiful, well done art, and that is pretty much like what you'll be getting in the series Rikudou. And this video is basically my first impression, or basically what I think about Rikudou as a manga series, because this is a very underwhelmed, it's not really not known, and I don't see a lot of people talking about Rikudou, and I really want to make a video about it. So this is the epic, guys, and this is my first impressions on Rikudou, the boxing seinen series. Don't know who it's by. I can't remember who it's by. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I will shout it on that. But anyways, before we start, big shout out to Izio Manga. He is the main guy who got me, like, who drove me to read this series. He was always like up my ass and saying, "Epic guys, the epic guys, you gotta read Rikudou." I'm like, okay, soon, just cut out the 2 month series. There was about 52 chapters released when I started this. Finished in 2 days. Probably a little less, 2 days, but day and a half. Yep, day and a half. You saw in the beginning, just the art alone gets you hooked. And like I said before, Rikudou is a seinen boxing series, and just the stuff that happens to the main character named Riku is just some very dark and intense stuff, and it just sets off who's character, and then he just fights through his life, and his life isn't easy. As like, I think in any boxing, it really gets you into the boxing world. Honestly, like how hard it is, like what you have to go through day in, day out, and the injuries you take in, and it's just really intense. And Rikudou really dives into some really great themes. I think Izio said it best. Like, it's philosophical through fist, and that's really amazing. Honestly, right now Rikudou is only released in Japan. There is no English release, and I believe there's 9 volumes. I think, or maybe 8. Though the English translations are very behind. I believe there's 124 chapters, but sadly there's only 53. Though they are being 53 translated English, but they are being translated very fast. So that's very good to know. And I will tell you right now that Rikudou is easily in my top 20. It got me emotional, it got me excited, it got me pumped. The art, it flows so smoothly. There are panels where you're screaming, "I want this to be an anime. I want this animated." Because if I could just, like some of the, I'm gonna try to find one right now. But Rikudou is just, look at this. Hold on, look at that. I just honestly fell in love with Rikudou from the first chapter. I think like the second page, you'll get the main idea of what's going on in Rikudou and how it's not afraid to go through like certain paths. Because there's a pretty messed up thing happening in the first 3 pages of the first chapter, and you right away learn like there's some intense stuff. There's some really intense stuff. I honestly recommend you read Rikudou. It's online, unfortunately. I know that it's like some people don't like reading online, but if you have the time, and trust me, the art alone will get you so hooked. And there's great characters. There's great character developments. There's a babe. There's a waifu in this. I will confirm. There's a badass mentor. There's just everything that has Rikudou really enjoys. A badass main character who's not like typical, like, you know, little dumb but like fight for my friends. But no, he actually has these like intense like themes going through his head, and from darkness behind his past, and he's conflicted. He's very conflicted. We'll say that for sure. He's very conflicted. It's interesting to see him like fight through the world, surviving through boxing. Like, boxing is this thing where he goes to be like to take himself away through like just he's himself in boxing, and that's where he really enjoys himself. And it's great going through the journey and finding out like through the main character like who he really is, because he still doesn't know who he really is. It's a journey, right? And it's just some early stuff happens like it really backfires against him, and now he's struggling, and for sure struggling. There are some really intense characters. If you're a Hunter x Hunter or Tokyo Ghoul fan, Tsukishima and Hisoka, there's a character who pretty much is like them. Not gonna lie, he's probably my favorite characters. Like I said before, the fights, like the fights that I've read, there's probably like 4 or 5 fights that like actual boxing matches, and I sat through, just couldn't. My eyes were glued, and I can't say anymore. Every chapter I'm excited because right now the translations are going through one of the hypest fights I've ever read so far in Rikudou. Like, so really excited about that. I will definitely begin the rest of Rikudou in Japanese. I will definitely get the rest, but trust me, you have to read Rikudou. I'm telling you right now. I truly recommend that you, like, even if you're not a fan of sports manga, because I'm not really that fan of sports manga. Like, I only really like Haikyuu and Slam Dunk, but I really did enjoy Rikudou, and it's intense. It's intense. It got me glued to my seat. That's all I can say, man. Like, if you're not doing anything and you're not reading Rikudou, then we got issues. Anyways, that's pretty much all to say for Rikudou. It really is. Thank you again to Azio for recommending this series. It really is amazing, and I want to get the word out. Like, read Rikudou. Read it now because I think it's gonna get popular. I really do think it's gonna get really popular, really fast. The anime comes, and oh boy, it's like the next Ippo for sure. Anyways, this has been Epic, guys. Thank you again for so much watching. I really do hope you at least check out the first chapter. I will though say that the first 2 chapters don't have the best scans, but after chapter 3, it's beautiful scans. So if the scans look a little off, don't worry, they get better. But at least check out the first 5 chapters, at least the first. That's all I'm asking. If you got time, check out the first, and you will see what I mean. Anyways, I've been rambling. This is Epic, guys. I will see you soon.